Hello Yankees Nation, welcome back to New York Yankees News Network, your go-to source for all the latest updates on our Bronx Bombers. Today we have a jam-packed episode filled with some major breaking news that just came in a few hours ago. If you're a true Yankees fan, you'll want to stick around because there's a lot to unpack. We're diving into Scott Effross' devastating injury setback, which has once again left the Yankees bullpen scrambling for answers. Then, we'll discuss Aaron Judge's much-anticipated Grapefruit League debut, a moment every fan has been waiting for. And finally, we have the details on Aaron Boone's new contract, making him one of the highest-paid managers in baseball. So, before we get started, if you haven't already, smash that like button and hit that subscribe so you never miss a single Yankees update. Now, let's get into it. Update 1. Scott Effross faces another crushing injury setback. The Yankees bullpen has taken another blow, and this time, it's a name we all hoped would finally catch a break. Scott Effross, a pitcher who has spent the last 2 years fighting to get back to full health, has suffered yet another setback. It all unfolded in the Yankees' recent spring training matchup against the Minnesota Twins. Effross took the mound in the 8th inning, ready to prove that he could still be a reliable piece of the bullpen. But before he could even get a chance to showcase his skills, disaster struck. He threw just one pitch, and then it was over. Something wasn't right. He immediately signaled for the trainers and walked off the mound, his face telling the entire story. And then came the dreaded confirmation from Aaron Boone. Effross had suffered a grade 2 hamstring strain. For a player who has already endured multiple major injuries, this was another crushing blow. His road to recovery just got even longer. Boone was transparent about the situation, explaining that while Effross had already received a PRP, platelet-rich plasma injection, the timeline for his return remains uncertain. Given his history with injuries, the Yankees will not rush him back, and it could be months before we see him on the mound again. For Yankees fans, this news is as frustrating as it is heartbreaking. Effross was seen as a key addition to the bullpen when the Yankees traded for him in 2022. He showed promise early on, proving to be a reliable arm in high-pressure situations. But then, the injuries started piling up, and his Yankees career has been a constant battle with setbacks ever since. Back in 2022, just when it seemed like he was becoming a core part of the bullpen, Effross underwent Tommy John surgery, which wiped out his entire 2023 season. By the time he was ready to return, another roadblock emerged, a serious back injury that required surgery. And now, just when it seemed like he was finally turning a corner, his hamstring gives out. It's a cruel twist of fate for Effross, who has done everything possible to fight his way back to the mound. But this latest injury is a reminder of how unpredictable baseball can be and how injuries can derail even the most determined players. Now the Yankees find themselves in a difficult situation. Their bullpen, which was already stretched thin, just lost another piece. With Effross out, Aaron Boone has to rework his plans, shifting the burden to other pitchers who will now need to step up. Names like Devin Williams, Luke Weaver, Mark Leiter Jr., and Ian Hamilton are expected to take on larger roles, while Fernando Cruz might also see an increase in workload. There's even a chance that Marcus Stroman could be used in relief situations. And the bad news doesn't stop there. The Yankees' injury list is growing fast. Giancarlo Stanton is now a major question mark for the start of the season as he deals with tennis elbow in both arms. Chase Hampton is already ruled out for the year after undergoing Tommy John surgery. Clark Schmidt, Jake Cousins, Clayton Beeter, and Jonathan Loaisiga are all battling injuries of their own. With so many question marks surrounding the Yankees roster, speculation is already starting. Some reports suggest that the Yankees could look to sign a veteran reliever to help stabilize the bullpen. Others believe they might even consider bringing in JD Martinez as a designated hitter in case Stanton isn't ready to go. It's clear that the Yankees are facing some tough decisions in the weeks ahead, but what do you think? Should the Yankees trust their depth, or should they make a move before the season begins? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Update 2. Aaron Judge set to make spring training debut amid injury concerns. While the Yankees have had more than their fair share of bad injury news, there is at least one huge reason for fans to be excited. Aaron Judge is back. After weeks of anticipation, Judge is finally set to make his 2025 Grapefruit League debut this Saturday, March 1st, when the Yankees face the Houston Astros at George M. Steinbrenner Field in Tampa. Manager Aaron Boone confirmed the news while speaking to reporters on Thursday, giving fans exactly what they had been waiting to hear. Despite Judge being completely healthy throughout camp, the Yankees took an extremely cautious approach, ensuring their superstar slugger was fully prepared before putting him into game action. And honestly, who can blame them? Judge carried the Yankees on his back last season, playing a grueling 172 games across the regular season and playoffs. He was the driving force behind their first World Series appearance since 2009, and after such an intense workload, the team wanted to make sure they managed his recovery carefully. The 32-year-old captain will return to his usual spot in right field, likely batting second in the lineup. While the official starting nine hasn't been released yet, there's growing speculation that he could be playing alongside potential new Yankees stars Paul Goldschmidt or Cody Bellinger. If Judge is healthy and locked in heading into opening day, he could be poised for another MVP-caliber season, potentially adding a third MVP award to his growing list of achievements. When asked about Judge's progression in camp, Boone couldn't have been happier with what he's seen. "He's been great," Boone said. "We just wanted to be mindful of getting him ready the right way, but he looks fantastic and I know he's excited to get into game action." The Yankees coaching staff has been closely monitoring Judge's performance in batting practice and fielding drills, and by all accounts, he has looked as sharp as ever. Boone even added that Judge's movement on the field has been excellent, reassuring fans that there are no lingering concerns about his health. But while the news surrounding Judge is promising, the same cannot be said for Scott Effross. Just when it seemed like Effross was ready to contribute again, his spring training comeback was cut short after just one pitch. As we covered earlier, he suffered a grade 2 hamstring strain, adding to a long list of injuries that have derailed his career over the past 3 seasons. While initial estimates suggested Effross might be out for 4 to 8 weeks, Boone hinted that his recovery could take even longer. The team is already missing several key arms, including Chase Hampton, Clark Schmidt, Jake Cousins, and Jonathan Loaisiga, and now they have yet another hole to fill. Meanwhile, Giancarlo Stanton remains away from the team due to personal reasons, though Boone was quick to clarify that this has nothing to do with an injury. Even so, with Stanton still dealing with tennis elbow in both arms, the Yankees will have to carefully manage their designated hitter situation heading into opening day. Boone mentioned that the Yankees are keeping an eye on potential bullpen reinforcements, and there are whispers that they could even pursue JD Martinez as an insurance policy in case Stanton isn't ready to go. For now, the Yankees' main focus is making sure Judge gets through his Grapefruit League debut healthy and ready to go. If he can stay on the field and perform at the MVP level we all know he's capable of, the Yankees' offense could be unstoppable this season. So, Yankees fans, what do you think? Are you excited to see Judge back in action this weekend? And do you think the Yankees should make a bullpen move? Or should they trust their current roster to handle the injuries? Let us know in the comments. Update 3. Aaron Boone's massive contract extension. What it means for the Yankees' future. Just when Yankees fans thought they had seen all the major offseason moves, the front office dropped another big announcement. Aaron Boone has officially signed a 3-year contract extension worth $15 million. This new deal, which was finalized last week, secures Boone's place as the Yankees manager through the 2027 season, with salaries of $4.5 million in 2025, $5 million in 2026, and $5.5 million in 2027. For those keeping track, this solidifies Boone's status as one of the highest-paid managers in Major League Baseball, trailing only Craig Counsell of the Chicago Cubs, who currently holds the top spot with an annual salary of $8 million. The Yankees' decision to extend Boone's contract isn't exactly a shock, but it does come with some controversy. Many fans have had mixed feelings about Boone's tenure, questioning whether he is truly the right leader to bring the Yankees back to championship glory. When Boone was first hired back in 2017, he was a surprise pick. Unlike most managers, Boone had zero coaching experience. He had spent 8 years as a broadcaster after retiring as a player in 2010, but the Yankees saw something in him, believing he had the leadership skills and baseball IQ to take the team to the next level. And to be fair, Boone has delivered in many ways. Since taking over, the Yankees have been one of the winningest teams in baseball, ranking 4th in total wins since 2018 and making the playoffs 6 times in 7 seasons. Most importantly, Boone finally broke the Yankees' 15-year World Series drought last season, guiding the team to their first Fall Classic appearance since 2009. Even though they ultimately fell to the Los Angeles Dodgers in 5 games, that playoff run reaffirmed the organization's faith in him. Yankees owner Hal Steinbrenner and general manager Brian Cashman clearly believe Boone is the right man for the job, and they've now put their money where their mouth is, securing him for at least 3 more seasons. But the big question remains, can he actually deliver a championship? With a payroll pushing $500 million, Yankees fans aren't just expecting deep playoff runs anymore, they want championships. While Boone has been successful in keeping the Yankees consistently competitive, he's also faced his fair share of criticism, especially when it comes to in-game decision-making, bullpen management, and postseason strategy. Some fans believe the Yankees should have gone in a different direction, while others feel that Boone has earned this extension after guiding the team through a challenging 2024 season. Regardless of where fans stand on the debate, one thing is clear. This is Boone's team now. He has the full backing of the Yankees front office, and with this contract extension, he has a golden opportunity to prove his doubters wrong and bring another championship back to the Bronx. Now, the focus shifts to opening day. Boone will have his hands full managing a team loaded with talent, but also plagued with injury. He'll need to navigate the challenges of the bullpen, figure out how to keep Giancarlo Stanton healthy, and most importantly, maximize Aaron Judge's impact as the Yankees chase another deep playoff run. So, Yankees fans, how do you feel about this move? Do you think Boone deserved this extension, or would you have preferred the Yankees to go in a different direction? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And that's a wrap for today's episode, Yankees Nation. We covered 3 massive updates: Scott Effross's heartbreaking injury setback, Aaron Judge's return to game action, and Aaron Boone's huge contract extension. It's an exciting but also nerve-wracking time for the Yankees, with big expectations and big question marks heading into the 2025 season. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a Yankees update. We'll be bringing you daily coverage, trade rumors, game analysis, and all the latest news to keep you in the loop. Thanks for watching New York Yankees News Network. We'll see you in the next one. Go Yankees!